Dang, Jake, you're looking good today.
Oh, thanks.
Eat an animal-style dick!
What's up, gamers? I just want to let everyone know that at the beginning of this episode, there's going to be a loud crackling noise coming from Jake's mic. There's no way I could fix this, so it's just going to be there for a couple minutes, but it's gone during the latter half of the episode. Also, this episode is quite fucky because Jake's Wi-Fi at his hotel is really bad. So, yeah, you get what you get. It's not called a good enough podcast for nothing. If this is unlistenable or unwatchable, sucks to suck.
Boys, I have a question.
Yeah?
We're all going crazy. We're all going fucking crazy.
What's up?
You guys heard the one about the guy who fell off the
Oh
skyscraper?
my god, we're starting with this? Good boy.
Jesus Christ.
This is the worst
And
episode we've ever done.
on his way down, as he's on his way down to reassure himself, he says, "So far, so good. So far, so good." But it's not about how it's not about how he falls, Jake. It's about how he lands.
It's not about
La
how he
Haine!
sats, it's about how he
Cinema.
comes.
What'd you guys
Movies.
think?
Movie,
of La Haine?
movie.
Boys, for those who don't know, I made Jake and Luke listen.
We're not
watch La
gonna
Haine.
talk about anything else before this starts. That's the first thing you want to talk about. Nothing else.
Yeah. Jake is.
I'm
Where
in Miami.
are you?
I'm in Miami right
look,
now.
no one cares.
I
I'm just kidding.
care.
Go ahead.
This is
Go ahead.
the best episode. All right, I'm in Miami. Let's talk
And
about La
I'm
Haine now.
somewhere.
Let's talk about La Haine now.
All right, fuck it. I'll start. I'll start. Why
Luke is in
not?
his homeland.
I'm where I normally am.
He's
I
in
just
the
thought
North
it'd be
Pole.
funny. Yeah, I'm in the North Pole.
Yeah, I'm in Miami right now, guys. Literally in Miami.
I'm in Miami, bro.
Not jokingly in Miami. And I have such a jank setup right now. It's fucking.
I just got
lit.
lazy.
He's
Anyway.
lit.
La
La Haine,
Haine.
guys. Oh man,
It's a-
fuck. It's
it's
a
a-
movie.
It's a movie.
It's
That's
a
all I
movie.
gotta say.
I want to know. It's been killing me knowing what you guys. I mean, I saw Luke's score on Letterboxd, but
His arms
So-
disappeared. Okay, sorry.
Okay, what do you guys think?
It's
It
a movie. It's
was-
a movie. I'll give you that much.
It was very good. I loved it. Even
Yeah.
one could say I adore it. It's pretty good.
Ah, you liberals make me sick.
What'd you think, Jake?
I thought it was very good.
That's it? That's all you guys are gonna give me? I begged you guys to watch this thing, and all I'm gonna get is pretty
Alright,
good.
fine.
Jackson, we
I
open
guess
the
I'll go
topic
into
and then
depth.
we go in more depth. We just have a nice little intro and then we talk about it.
I
Yeah.
need to
So
know.
now
I've
we
been
go into
soaking in
detail,
this.
Jackson.
We go into
This is how
detail.
podcasts work. So with La Haine, it's a very good movie. It's sort of a film bro movie, I guess you could say, but it's still very
a film bro
good.
movie.
And I don't know. The cinematography was really good. I really liked. This is such a jank setup. I'm sorry.
Ooh, bitch.
Everything was really good. The dolly shot, specifically, was my favorite shot in the entire movie. When they're all in the.
That dollar shot fucks.
Are you stripping, Jackson?
South
We're in
Park.
South
Arm
Park.
in here, bro.
South Park?
God damn.
South
Come on,
Park?
get off my case. You're taking off your hoodie? What is this? Communist China?
Jackson, those are not the lyrics. South Park. Holy shit.
It was a good movie. I liked it a lot.
La
And I
Haine,
liked the dolly
movie.
shot.
Good.
I liked the dolly shot where they're on the building. I also
The
liked,
Jaws shot, as I like to call it.
Yeah, I liked all the characters. Some of it, I felt like this is not a complaint, but it's very fast paced. And at first, that took a little while to get used to, but after a while, I was like, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. And oh my god, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the ending to that movie left my jaw on the ground for
I
5
told you
minutes
that, I mean-
straight.
The end of the
when I
movie,
first
I was
saw
literally
it-
thinking, I'm running through because all the leading up to it, I'm like, all right, what are the possible scenarios that this ending could be? And then the ending happens. I was like, fuck, I did not think, not even a single time did that thought cross my mind. I was like, oh my goodness, that shit was lit.
No, really. Is Jake frozen for you too, or is it just me?
Oh, he's back. He just looks super pixely.
I'm the host audio, so you guys are going to be the
Oh, we're
ones
good,
that are frozen.
Okay,
actually,
okay.
so eat a dick.
Anyways, yeah, but the first time I saw the fucking movie, like throughout the entire credits, I literally just sat there and was just like, I couldn't. It was.
Well, I remember
crushing. It
I
crushed
sent you to my literal facial reaction. Like, you guys thought I was joking. I took a selfie and sent it to you as soon as the movie ended. My face was like, I'll try to recreate it the best I can, but it was literally like,
No, really.
It's a concern.
like I do it
It
as a, like
hits
I
you.
usually do that as a joke, but like that's actually what my face looked like this time.
It's a concerned pog face.
Everything about that
there's a
movie is perfect,
snowman.
man.
There's a
What's the-
snowman
It's just,
behind me.
it's perfect. It's the perfect film. Nothing will ever. I mean, something might top it for me
The
at some point.
perfect
but,
film,
like,
Jackson. Holy
The
fuck.
only thing that
there is
the only
no.
thing
I have no complaints. Everything was perfect. Everything paid off in the end, in a weird, depressing way. The commentary was perfect. Cinematography was perfect.
Yeah,
Acting was
very-
fucking incredible. Vincent Cassel is fucking insanely talented.
It looks like a
the
gremlin.
only
was like a
complaint
gargoyle.
I
Music was
had
great.
about that movie, yeah, the music is very good. The only complaint I really had about that movie is that I felt like around the end when they got drunk and they were sort of just running around the city.
So yeah,
I really liked that, but I felt like some scenes carried on longer than they had to be, if that makes sense. Everything was pretty breakneck pace, and it sort of weirdly slowed down near the end, and it sort of threw me off. And who knows, maybe when I go back, I won't that won't be a complaint. But that was the only thing that kept me from giving it a higher score. Well, that being said, I gave it a 9. So it's
no,
like
yeah. At
whatever.
the end of the day, I love the thing about like that section of the film that I think is so great is that like because the whole movie is so fast paced up until then, and it's like they're stuck in this like world that's just shitty, and you feel claustrophobic and you want to get out, and then it's like they go to the other section, like the higher end section, and it kind of humanizes them. They're in their own element. They're having fun. They're being kids. Like you get to see them be kids for once because they're young. They're like really young in this. Like you don't think about that, but like they're not old at all. Like probably not that much older than we are right now. And then it humanizes them. They have the interaction with the skinhead that kind of breaks it off at the end.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Question mark?
and then the
Is that a
big
spoiler?
ending. It's an interaction with the skinhead. No one knows what happens. It's just
All right, touche.
they talk to a skinhead.
Jackson's dad?
That's so fucked. That's so fucked.
My
I wonder if
biggest
he ever
complaint-
listens to this and he's like, Jackson, why
like,
are
what
you
the
all
fuck?
calling me
Why are you in
racist?
this?
He's not. I made my dad watch Haine though, and he liked it, but he didn't love it. He was not rocking with it as much as I was.
So,
Man.
my biggest complaint personally with Haine is I told Luke a little bit about this, but the issue that I had was that I couldn't find a protagonist in it. Like, well, I could find protagonists, but how do I want to put this? I couldn't find a good guy. Like, all the people, all the
Not
people
even
were
Saeed.
just bad guys. The only guy that
Wait,
had,
how is Saeed a bad guy?
Ivor. The only person that I felt like had some like redeeming qualities was Hubert, the guy who ran the boxing gym, because
Yeah.
he was shown with his family. He's a nice guy. He's helping his mom and all that stuff. But then the one scene that I have trouble with is it's when they're at the art gallery or whatever. And Luke told me that they get drunk. I was just under the impression that they were just sober doing this, but they just like try to get with a girl, and then they just fucking like they get denied, and they all start freaking out and like throwing stuff and making a scene. I was like, well, fucking.
No, in the scene before, I swear to God, they got drunk.
I
Didn't
saw them
They
take
did get
one-
drunk and high.
But
They're
st-
crossed.
But still, I mean, I don't know why that scene's in there. If I want to have like a good guy on my side, that just made me feel like, oh well, these guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. Why?
The way I interpret that scene is it's sort of like to show the juxtaposition of like I don't know how higher in society looks down on
You did not just do this, Luke.
what?
You did not
But
just
that's
say
what
the
it is,
thing that
though.
I said.
Is that your same? Is that your same?
You did
take?
not just say the thing that I said and then said that
That's
you
what
said
it is, though.
You did not. Oh, Luke.
All right. Well, I guess
buddy.
I just won't say it.
I made that exact same
Jake says
point
what
to
it was.
Luke, and then Luke's like, maybe, and then he just fucking says it like it's his idea.
Well, yeah. Well, because
Luke.
the thing about La Haine is that like the entirety of the film is what the last quote of the whole movie is. It's about. He literally says at the very end, it's about a society on the brink of collapse, and as it falls, it tells itself, "So far, so good. So far, so good." Whatever, and then it's not about how you fall; it's about how you land. To me, La Haine is just a sequence of events that happen in a society on the brink of collapse. This is one of them. La Haine. Maybe there aren't any good guys in La Haine, but I don't think that's what the takeaway. I don't think that's what the takeaway is. And you can say that's a valid criticism if that's not. If you don't like it because of that, that's valid.
I actually don't like it.
Fault you for that.
Saying.
No, I know. I'm just saying if that's like a criticism that you have, that's not a bad one. But the point isn't like to fall in. The point isn't to find someone to root for. You're rooting for everything to get better because what they have to go through is so shitty and so awful and racist and disgusting and violent.
I thought the dynamic between just kids in general in the movie versus the police was pretty cool, because like the title of the movie, for anyone that doesn't know, translates to the word hate. And I think I watched a video somewhere, but it's really interesting how like the movie really shows how like there's this back and forth between the cops hate the kids because the kids hate the cops, and since they both hate each other, they'll never like each other, and there's like this forever growing tension that will never end, which is sort of, I thought was kind of interesting.
And it still hasn't ended. The French and police are still.
Can you believe how relevant this movie is in 2021? I haven't read his Letterboxd review, but that's what I assume it says.
My favorite, this movie reminds me of a Red Letter Media quote when Jay says, "I hate when people say this movie is just as relevant as it was 30 years ago," or something like that, because his point is that it's not that it's more relevant now, it's just as relevant, it's just nothing's changed.
That's the point. That's what I said in my original Do the Right Thing review, is just like, it's despicable that movie is as relevant as it is today. It's despicable that La Haine is as relevant as it is today. It's shitty, one would say.
Shitty.
Speaking of not shitty and not police brutality, the Spongebob movie.
Bang, bang. Finally.
Yeah, so
that's what I was waiting for.
We traded off. I gave the boys La Haine, which is like one of the most politically charged films of all time. And in return, I was told to watch the Spongebob movie.
This episode was crazy. Jake from Miami, and we watched two movies. One of the most amazing, relevant, socially active films in existence, and La Haine.
Yes. And also, I'm in the North Pole.
He's in the North Pole. Holy fuck.
It's crazy.
I'm in a trap.
But before we move on to SpongeBob, I just want to really quickly say, like, if you haven't seen La Haine, just please watch it.
It's free on YouTube.
It's free on YouTube.
Free on YouTube.
And it's dubbed.
I highly recommend watching it. It's not
subbed.
dubbed.
I mean subbed. Not dubbed.
Yeah.
Subbed, I meant. Don't watch it.
I recommend watching it.
It's the best thing I've ever seen. So, watch it.
Now on to the best thing I've ever seen, SpongeBob movie.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So here,
wait, hold on. Can I explain the gist of
SpongeBob,
go on.
Jackson,
a yellow thing.
Jackson has
While
never...
you explain, I'm gonna very sexually put on this chapstick.
All right, sounds good. Jackson has never digested any piece of SpongeBob media ever, except for the second SpongeBob movie. But anyone knows that everyone that is a SpongeBob fan knows that the second SpongeBob movie does not correlate to anything before. Anything that is seasons 1 through 3 of SpongeBob or the first SpongeBob movie.
It's not canon.
So essentially, he has not digested any classic good SpongeBob. So we were trying to see if an outsider who is not familiar with the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob would find enjoyment in the SpongeBob movie.
That was my experiment. That was the hypothesis.
That was Jake's experiment. Yeah, I don't want to steal his thunder. That was completely Jake's idea.
Yeah. Luke, you've been stealing my thunder a lot today, but it's okay. I'll let it slide.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The SpongeBob movie. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually.
Yay, we did it.
Yay.
Yeah, no. So I was like caught off guard because the first like 15 minutes were like really fucking good, and I was like, okay, like I didn't expect there to be jokes for me. Like, I don't know. You just don't. A lot of times you go into kids movies being like, all right, well, this is gonna be like really like shit. It went against a lot of like film principles, but like it worked for them. Like a lot of times they would just say shit where I was like, you're just telling me what's happening right now, but it was funny. Like they did it in a funny way where it'd be like I remember Plankton being like, and you're my computer wife that I create, and I was like, okay, we're just saying we're just saying what's happening right now. But it worked. It worked for some reason. Like the style they did it in worked. My one biggest issue. So Plankton.
There's no police brutality in the SpongeBob movie. My one biggest issue.
My one thing is that Plankton doesn't get absolutely obliterated by police. No, I'm just kidding. But but
amen, brother.
Plankton fucking
dies.
He steals the Krabby Patty formula. He steals the Krabby Patty formula from Mr. Krabs when Mr. Krabs gets frozen by King Neptune. And sells the Krabby Patties for his own.
Whoa, bro! Spoilers! Come on, man.
This is like basic plot stuff. We're talking about.
To the entirety of SpongeBob. Plankton wants to see.
Okay, now I'm gonna give. Now I'm gonna give a spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen it, whatever. But at the very end,
movie.
Mr. Krabs comes back. At the very end, Mr. Krabs gets unfrozen, and it's a big celebration. They all sing Goofy Goober and whatever. Here's my problem.
Song.
After the movie came out, the show continued, right? They kept making SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And the basic conflict of SpongeBob is Plankton is trying to steal the formula for the Krabby Patties, right?
Yeah.
So if he was in possession of the Krabby Patty formula, why doesn't he just keep making Krabby Patties?
Because movie.
Could you not take a picture?
It's a fucking
cartoon,
Jackson. Jesus Christ! Not
no, but I'm just
politically
saying.
Charged.
It's not politically
They
charged.
don't have phones.
I'm just saying. They broke the only conflict that ever happens in the show, which is that Plankton needs the Krabby Patty formula. He has it.
All right.
He has it in
Jackson,
his possession.
You hand me a bingo card, and then I raise you an Uno reverse. The whole point of this was: does this work as an isolated film? You don't know.
Yeah.
But your biggest issue is something to do that's not isolated. It's, I know that the show continues.
But you can't ask me to go on completely unbiased because you just know shit. SpongeBob, you just know. Plankton wants the Krabby Patty formula.
All right, Jackson, here's the thing. This movie, according to Steven Hillenburg, the creator of the show, this was supposed to be the end of the show. This was supposed to be the end of SpongeBob as a whole. This movie.
Well, yeah, then that's fine. Then that doesn't matter to me anymore.
So that's not an issue with the movie. That's an issue with the series continuing.
Okay, then that's the but then that's the question of like what's canon and what's not, and what can be considered canon and whatever. But
I think everything that's canon is seasons 1 through 3, and then after Hillenburg left, I don't count any of that shit. Even if there are some good episodes like Gary Come Home, man. That's a banger.
That wasn't made under Steven Hillenburg?
I think I forget, honestly. It's season 4, so it's after the first movie. Well, that's one of the best SpongeBob episodes, period.
Anyway. I liked the bit with the famous guy that I'm forgetting, where they ride him to get home, and I can't remember what his name is. David Hasselhoff. That was very funny.
The poor man's too mad, as I like to call him.
Did you guys really cry to this movie? Like, genuine question. Like, did you actually shed a tear to this much?
We were children when this happened, and loving SpongeBob, the part where they literally die was crushing. For those 3 minutes in film history, children all across the nation were crying to SpongeBob and Patrick fucking dying.
I also don't think you understand.
You don't understand. That's the part that you can't get.
The first 3 seasons of the show.
Well, that part of the experiment was that like doesn't hold up.
Yeah. Arguably, I would say that this movie establishes their close-knit relationship as well as the first 3 seasons of the TV show do. And to see those best friends literally start off
Fucking
together and die together is the most heartbreaking
Dude,
and heartwarming thing ever.
They cried singing together, and their tear formed a heart.
I'm a
Dude.
coffee goober.
Dude,
shit's
I'm low key. I'm getting a little emotional right now.
I'm getting emotional thinking
about it
about,
right now, bro.
dude. It's sad. It's one of the most sad things in film ever.
They're like, we're gonna get through this. We'll see you on the other side, buddy. And they're fucking
Fuck
crying,
Lahaine.
holding hands.
This is the
fucking
real
Lahaine,
tragedy.
dude.
But
They
think
have
about it.
nothing up
but
on
think
that
about
level.
it. They were like, we're going out together. We're gonna do this together. And whenever they failed,
They had no
or
choice.
whenever
They couldn't move.
But listen. Yeah, exactly. But they failed at their task. But they're such good friends that they did not care that they failed. They were happy that they could just be
We still
together.
love each other. Yeah.
Yes,
Fuck,
whenever
man,
they
I'm getting
died.
sad. We gotta change this topic, bro. Fuck.
I'm getting teary-eyed, man.
Okay. So some other basic things. I want to say. I wish there was more Gary. I wanted more Gary. And there was
That's
like barely,
a
like
strange
no Gary.
request. Gary. The classic SpongeBob main
Gary.
character, Gary.
Gary
What?
meows like a cat. That's
Yeah,
all
dude,
Gary
the
does.
The trade.
I know,
the
but I feel
trademark
like it could have been. I
character
feel like
in
it could have been a nice addition to parts of it. I don't know. I feel like I needed a little more Gary. God, get off my case, man.
Okay.
Dude, what about Mindy, bro? The character you want to have sex with?
Mindy? Oh
Scarlett
no, I was
Johansson.
like, damn, whoever's playing this fucking Mindy character is hot as fuck, and I was fucking right. It's Scarlett Johansson.
I did not know that was
fucking
Scarlett
nailed it.
Johansson. I did not know that until I looked that up.
And
Like, that was
the
wild.
and the fucking guy who plays the King Neptune, super famous too. Wait, who is that? I was like, what the fuck? Hold up, I'm gonna look this up.
Bald.
Wait, okay, on the SpongeBob
Bald.
movie. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's Jeffrey Tambor. It's this guy. That's King
I just
Neptune.
That in your ring light, Jackson, it looks horrifying. His face.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But,
I was frozen. I don't know what the fuck I just came back to.
it was
Jackson
Jeffrey
showed the
Tambor,
actor on screen, and
Of
his
who?
flash of the ring light made it look like
the guy who
really
played
scary.
King Neptune.
King Neptune. My crown.
Yeah, I gave it a 6. It was good. I don't know if I'd come back to it.
What?
I probably missed out a lot because I just didn't fall in love with the characters.
That's
'cause,
despicable.
I didn't grow up with the characters.
That is
A
despicable.
6 isn't even a bad score.
That is
You're just
a bad
biased.
for the SpongeBob movie. That's despicable.
What'd you give Lahaine?
Like an 8. I think I'd give that a good 8. I'd watch that again.
I guess if I would never watch the SpongeBob movie again by myself, but if someone was like, it's on, I would be like, okay.
Bro, I'd fucking watch that by myself.
I would watch it by myself, dude. What the
Oh,
fuck?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It was good. It just wasn't great.
It's not good. Not good. Your score not good enough.
Well, Jackson, now for next episode, you must binge watch all seasons 1 through 3 of SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Oh man.
Speaking of long-winded and somewhat boring at times, but still an enjoyable experience overall, there was a bet last episode where it wasn't a bet, but it was a game, and I lost it.
In case this
Because
is
of
the
that,
first ever episode of the Good Enough
I
podcast,
had
this is the exposition dump.
if this is your first episode, I'm so sorry. It's just a lot of follow-ups from previous episodes. I
I made Luke listen to a 7.5 hour long improvisational jazz album as a punishment for losing a game that we played.
To say this album was jazz is just false. It's not jazz in the slightest. It's
Okay,
just
never mind then.
what is happening? There's a train outside. What is happening this episode? Jake's in Miami.
Oh
I'm
my
in the North
god!
Pole.
Oh my god!
There's a train in the North Pole outside of my door.
It's Santa's fucking Express, bro. Come on. No, it's the Polar
Anyway.
Express.
The title of this album, let me pull it up on Spotify. I have it on local files because it's not actually on Spotify. I had to get Babbitt, friend of the podcast Babbitt,
Friend of the
to
show,
send
Babbitt.
audio files for me to import on my computer to listen to this shit.
He's a champ for doing
Because
that.
apparently
That's
the
very sweet.
version of this on YouTube is low quality. So, the title of this album, to call an album is just shocking. But the title of this release is in German, Austin's sieben Tagen, I believe, and it translates to from the 7 days. It was composed by Karlheinz Stockhausen. This is a composed piece. I don't know all the players that actually played in the songs. Dude, what is happening right? It's just
Luke,
weird
no one gives a
stuff
fuck
is
about the Polar
happening.
Express.
I'm sorry, just weird stuff is happening. I want to give some backstory about this album though, because it's actually pretty cool. So pretty much the composer, fuck, why did I already forget his name? I'm losing my mind. It's final season, everyone. Please forgive me. Karlheinz Stockhausen.
Mama?
Essentially what happened was he was very alone and depressed for a really long time. And so
Just get better.
What he decided to do, yeah, just get better, bro. It's that easy.
Just get better, dog.
So what he decided to do was he wanted to make 15 compositions for people to play. However, all these compositions were only consisted of verbal instructions or spoken text. The players were not given notes and no rhythms were given, and the performers were expected to channel music from a higher sphere based on the text instructions.
Please fart into the microphone.
Oh
So
my god.
to say this shit is weird is an understatement. This is one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard. For starters, the shortest track on here is 10 minutes long, 10 and a half minutes. And the longest track, the final track, is 53 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'm just gonna explain to you guys some of the instructions for these songs. So the first, I'm just gonna call them pieces because whenever you're a composer, you gotta call them pieces because that's how it works, I guess. So the first song on here, Richtig Dor. I don't speak German. I'm just gonna say the English translation. The first song that translates to right durations. This was all of the instructions that he gave the players. Play a sound. Play it for so long until you feel that you should stop. Again, play a sound. Play it for so long until you feel that you should stop. And so on. Stop when you feel that you should stop, but whether you play or stop, keep listening to the others. At best, play when people are listening. Do not rehearse. That's for the first song.
Wild.
It's weird. And it just sounds like, if I can do my best impression of what all of these songs sound like to me, it's like, and then you'll have something out of nowhere go.
So did all the musicians record separately, or did they all record in the same room together?
I cannot imagine they recorded separately. The only thing I think was recorded separately was there's a few tracks where the composer himself does vocal work, and literally all he does is just like ramble. It's like some Swans type shit where he'll just like blah, 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 like do weird stuff like that. I think he recorded that after or at the same time, but he was in a separate room recording that. I think they all played together. I can't imagine that they didn't. I'm gonna read some other songs and instructions. Just a reminder, guys. They were not given any musical notes to play. They were supposed to improv this entire thing for 7 hours. There's another song.
Insane.
There's another song on here. This is for, hold on. I'm trying to get to the song. It's called S in German, which means it. These are the there's two versions of this song. There's S1 and S2. That's the last two tracks, not including the ending. So it's 13 and 14 tracks, 13 and 14. The instructions for both of these songs were think nothing. Wait until it is absolutely still within you. When you have attained this, begin to play. As soon as you start to think, stop and try to retain the state of non-thinking, then continue playing. So essentially, for 2 songs on this thing, the players were instructed to not think anything and then just play.
Yo, we need to get this guy some pussy.
That's true.
This guy is known for doing very avant-garde composition.
Or penis.
He's known for not having sex.
The very cool thing I can say, since there is no like notes to this, technically, if we all got together and had our own instruments, we could do a recording of these compositions.
Guys, should we do our own version of his work?
I just imagine someone just not having an instrument. They
We
just
could
fart
do
in the
the-
mic for like 40 seconds.
We could do the Good Enough podcast version of this album, like no joke.
That'd be lit.
However, the last track is going to be pretty hard to replicate because the instructions on the last song are fucking crazy, and I'll explain why, because there's a little bit of backstory to it. So for the last song, Stockhausen, when he was really depressed, he did not eat food or drink water at all for 4 days. Okay?
3 is
So-
the cap before you die. How is that possible?
He eventually drank, but he didn't eat for 4 days, essentially. So he drank some stuff, but he didn't eat for 4 days. So then when he finally decided to get out of isolation, he just played a piano, and he said it was the most like cathartic, I believe that's the correct word. Yeah, cathartic experience of his life, and that he would just like do like crazy shit. Sadly, he wasn't able to record it, so 3 years later, he got himself and performers to follow these instructions. Live completely alone for 4 days, without food, in complete silence, without much movement, sleep as little as necessary, and think as little as possible. After 4 days, late at night, without conversation beforehand, play single sounds, without thinking which you are playing. Close your eyes, just listen.
I
What
have
the
a question.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna get water because you're making me thirsty.
I have a question.
Okay?
May I make a video about this? This sounds completely up my alley.
Jake, yes. And I
That
bet
sounds-
Babbitt would love that.
Absolutely up my alley. This sounds
It's-
fucking insane.
It's 7 hours long.
Good
though.
lord.
And
That's no
now,
thing, bro.
now that I'm done saying
That's
some
more
of the
than the
backstory
caretaker.
for this, now that I'm done saying the backstory, I can sort of explain what I thought of it. You know, going into this, I was like, this is going to be a bunch of fucking pretentious bullshit. Like, it's dumb. Like,
It's
this is
actually,
gonna be
like,
stupid. I was
it's
just
charted
mad that
now,
Jackson
bro.
made me listen to a 7-hour album to begin with, because I literally had to wrap my entire day around it yesterday. It was bad. It was bad.
It's charted now.
However, this album is cool as fuck. It's not an album. Of course, no one's gonna sit down and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to this free improvisational album that's 7 hours long for fun." You will never listen to this ever again after you hear it for the first time. And if you do, you're crazy. However, I think that this is, of course, a release like this is much more about the experience than it is like actually, I don't want to say actually enjoying it, because I did enjoy it, but like trying to find like, I don't know, a catchy hook or something like that. That's not what you're going into this for. You're going into it for the experience. And I think this is super, super impressive. Like, just the shit that is pulled off here is so cool. And the fact that, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like, it's just, there's a lot of things here. Like, the soundscapes on this, they vary somewhat. I'm gonna get to that, actually. But yeah, I think for this to be 7 hours long and for it to be as interesting as it is really cool. However, I do have an issue with it. I think the best way I can put it is I respect the concept of these compositions more than the actual sound of it. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate a single part of this album. and the subtleness never really got stale, but like after 7 hours, it all sounds the same. Like after 7 hours, you just sound like you're listening. Holy shit, Jackson! What is up with your fuck?
Whoa! I thought that was just me. What the fuck?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Holy shit!
That's the
Yo, Jackson,
best
your
glitch
camera
of
just
all
made like
time.
your camera just made like a vaporwave album cover. Holy
You just
fuck.
turned into a Blade cover, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Wait,
Yo,
what?
better Jackson
Wait, I'm
edit
excited
that
to
for
see how this
something.
turns out.
I'm not.
But yeah.
There are long pauses of
It's
just
because
where
my
you guys
webcam
just-
broke. I'm being forced to use the old
There are
Jackson
pauses.
cam.
There are times of where you guys just like pause and I
Oh,
just
no.
pretend like I'm like, yeah, still going.
Oh god. Oh
Oh,
god.
man. Anyway, 7 hours, it's all gonna eventually sound the same. And I know Babbitt didn't agree with me whenever I said that, but like I feel like the instrument.
That's
the instrumentals,
subjective.
Like
That's just a subjective
know.
opinion.
yeah, I know the instrumentals do change a little bit. Like they add in certain instrumentals, but I feel like there's not enough differentiation to like really make certain songs stand out. Like I'm not like, oh, track 7 it sounds so much cooler than track 4 and 5, or it sounds so much different. No. I am happy I listened to this, but also fuck you, Jackson, for making me listen to this. It's 7 hours
It's
long.
fine. Just take it out of me next time we have a game.
So
I lose.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the episode when things go to shit. So have fun. I couldn't. There was just nothing within me that could give this a negative score, because like this album was like super. Like I really respect the hell out of this artistically, and it's crazy. And Jake is gone, so that's fun.
Jake just left. Okay.
And I gave
Just
it.
keep going.
I gave it a 6 out of 10 because I originally
Wow,
was gonna
okay.
give it. I originally was gonna give it something higher, but that was around the 2 hour mark when I was sort of still into it. And then after 5 more hours, I was like, "Oh my god, this is the most draining
Oh, Lord.
experience of my life."
No, that,
Like
that
I was
sounds
going,
really
I was
mentally
going
draining.
mad. I was going mad by the end of it because like I
Luke.
was having to hear all this instrumentation. Like it almost felt like my entire world had just become free improvisational music, and I was just sitting there, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if like this is just what music sounded like to everyone at all times, and it sort of drove me crazy.
That's wild. Someone on Twitter sent me a link to a 7 LP box set of this album, and I was like, man, I should get this for Luke for Christmas, but it was like $300, so I did it.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool though.
It would.
I
be,
will
but
say, if you for some ungodly reason plan on listening to this, there's a CD version in which I listen to. That's the 7 hour version. That's the definitive version. Jake, what are you doing, man?
the fuck is Jake doing?
He's going crazy. He's doing thumbnail poses.
He's frozen now.
No, he's not for me.
He's frozen as fuck for me right now. I can't see.
It's
shit
okay.
he's doing.
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah.
Jake is still frozen for me. I don't even know if he can hear us right now. Is he talking? Hello? Is Jake talking?
I don't know.
Hello? Okay. Anyways.
It's just him sitting there. with
He's
his
frozen.
mic.
Is he frozen for you too? Like right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at him.
Looks like
I'm
every
taking a
time I
picture
see
of
him,
this.
he looks more and more like Jay Schlatt. I swear to God.
I just took a picture of it. What should we do? Should we just wait?
I don't
Could he
know.
record him?
What are we doing now?
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
okay. What is the recording gonna look like? Jesus.
Jake,
Hello.
I hear you.
We can hear you, bud. What's up? Uh oh, now we can't hear you. If you're talking.
Hello.
I'm gonna go
Well,
pee.
you probably-
Actually, while it's
Anyone,
happening.
did anyone stop recording?
No,
Did
no
anyone
one
stop
did.
recording?
No one did. No.
Did anyone stop recording?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Tiffany's
Did you
house.
not hear us?
Is he frozen again for you too?
Yes.
Bro, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
He's back.
Oh.
Jake.
Hello?
Speak now or forever hold your peace, Jake.
Hello.
Jake, say nothing if you're gay. Say absolutely nothing if you like boys and men. We got him.
Owned. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Jake, did you stop recording anything? Anything at all? Every time I ask him this question, he freezes. Should we go audio only?
Hilarious. Unironically, this is fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's
Jake. Jake. Jake.
There's literally nothing on my computer screen right now.
Jake, question.
There's nothing on my computer screen right now.
Fuck.
Did you stop recording?
Oh my god. I want to cry. Oh my god.
Did you stop recording?
Did you stop recording?
Jake! Can you hear us? What is happening? Jackson, this is the most I've ever seen Jackson laugh in my life.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. My room just got back. Holy fuck.
Every time I ask him this question.
Hello. Hello.
Well, Jake. All right, Jake. Did you stop recording
Oh my
anything?
God. I'm having a heart attack. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my fucking mind. Holy shit.
The internet.
Oh,
sucks.
Jake.
The hotspot here is not better. And I don't have any LTE. Like, it sucks. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Miami.
Did you stop recording?
I did not stop recording.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Finally.
Every time we asked you, you froze, and it was the funniest thing on the fucking planet. Oh my god. I just laughed more than I have in like a month. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. That was the funniest shit. Oh my god, I hope we captured all that. Somehow.
Hi all the audio. Hi all the fucking podcast people. This is gonna be a benefit to the audio listeners. They get a win because last time the visual listeners were getting the win with the fucking PowerPoint presentation, the other shit we did. So audio listeners, you get the W today because that's not gonna be a lot of shit shown on my screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're leaving in the audio all of that, by the way.
That was so fucking funny.
You two just talk, and then I'll fucking be here, maybe.
Anyway, I hope Jake's having fun in Miami.
Yeah, I hope Jake has a good time in Miami. So Larry Hoover.
Yeah, he's free.
Is he actually free? Did they really free him?
I lied.
Also, what is the big push to
you.
free this guy? Like, I was looking into it, like, he kind of killed someone. Like, he's kind of a murderer.
I don't know. I think it's like, I
understand if it's a push to lower his sentence, because, like, he got 7 life sentences, but, like, they could have picked someone better than that. Like, I feel like you could have gotten, like, someone that got a drug charge, maybe, or, like... I don't know, something that wasn't murdering someone. I'm gonna blow my nose for a second.
I don't really know anything about Larry Hoover. All that I know is that...
Am I in? Can you hear me?
You're good right now. You're good.
Okay,
You're
cool.
good right now, yeah.
Kanye West, man, you crazy.
Jake knows I pogged so hard multiple times during that entire live stream. That shit was awesome.
No, it was wild.
The fact that, alright, so it was cool that, like, everything was pretty cool at the beginning, and And then Kanye performed Praise God. And I was like, okay, he's going to be playing some Donda tracks. Cool. And then this motherfucker says, let's take it back. And he plays songs from his entire discography.
That was awesome.
That
shit
was
really
crazy.
something. I don't understand how someone can watch that performance and then watch Drake's performance and be like, yeah, he's better.
I left when
It's
Drake
like
started
really
performing real
like
shit.
that's wild. I actually haven't seen any of it. I missed the live stream because I was out shooting. And then
Doing
I just
illegal
didn't
drugs.
Watch it. Yeah, shooting up
The
heroin.
best thing Drake did that entire night is he covered 24, and I liked his cover quite a bit.
Yeah.
The best thing Drake did that night was go home at the end.
But the beef is squash.
L ratio, Larry Hoover, L common L ratio. You know?
Daniel Cohn? What?
You know what the whole Larry Hoover thing reminds me of?
What?
Don't get me wrong. Our prison system is fucked and needs fixing. But also, it's very funny when people are like, "Hey man, free my boy Joe," and it's like, "Oh, what did Joe do?" And it's like, "Oh, he murdered 5 people."
Yeah.
And
3 counts of
exactly
manslaughter.
murdered their families too.
Yeah, 3 counts of manslaughter.
It's like it's like what?
3 counts of manslaughter,
like-
indecent
it's
exposure.
You can't
Free my man.
that guy.
Free my
You
man.
can't be. Free my man. He ain't do nothing.
If it was if it's just like free my man, he got arrested, had 7 life imprisonments for fucking weed.
He farted too
then
loud
yeah,
in the church.
it's like that's dumb. Get him out of there.
What'd you say?
I
What'd
am-
he say?
Jake said farted too loud in a church.
Oh well.
I'm Luke. I don't know how the
But
fuck
like
I
it,
can
but
say
there-
but
this.
if it's like
boy.
if it's like man, free my man, it's like what did he do? And it's like he just set an entire city on fire.
It's fine.
Just committed mass arson on a
Guys, he's
scale that is-
misunderstood.
no one even knows. He's misunderstood in this time.
It's like the Joker.
I want to die.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm.
It's me, the
kill.
Joker.
I want
and
to
it's
die
Joker
to know
time.
how the fuck this works. Oh boy.
This is gonna be the
Yeah,
best
this is gonna be so
episode.
so
Oh my
scuffed.
God.
I love it though. I'm doing a thing. So me and my friends are going to go see the new Spider-Man movie this Friday at the Chinese theater.
Ooh.
And I have made it my goal to be the only person in the theater that's gonna go in without seeing the trailer. I haven't seen any promotional content for the movie, so I'm gonna be like
Good for
the
you.
only. I want to be like the only Marvel fan who goes into this movie without having like any preconceived notions. So I get the true unbiased watch.
This is not spoiling any promotional stuff, but everyone wants to see if fucking Toby
Tobey
and
Maguire
Andrew
and
are gonna
Andrew
be in it. And I gotta ask you guys, if they are not in it, how do you think people will react?
Oh, they're gonna riot.
Furious.
They're gonna
Be
riot.
furious.
There will be riots. There will be buildings burning in the streets.
People are gonna be like, "We want Spider-Man," and they're gonna be like,
Marvel will
"Nah."
lose so much money because people will be refunding their tickets at such a rapid pace that the entire movie cinematic industry will be shut down for
Yeah,
weeks.
it's like-
going to be like the stock market crash of 2008, but for movies.
So it's like Bella
The
Thorne's
movie
OnlyFans.
crash
and
of
Kevin
2021.
Feige will have to resign. Yeah, Bella Thorne's OnlyFans shut down OnlyFans for like fucking
for making too much money.
Big
a while.
W,
Yeah,
boys.
she made so much money, and then everyone refunding it because they were like, she's not even naked.
Yeah, it was like $200
not
per
even
subscription, and then they were like, "Nah, bro, I want to see some
Can-
pussy."
I just cannot imagine being so down bad that you buy someone's OnlyFans. Like, the amount of porn online for free is
But
like
Jackson, it's
you
not.
could
Bella
never
Thorne.
watch.
Yeah, but that's
it
the
all.
good stuff.
It's not Bella Thorne though.
Yeah, it's not one woman being not naked in her house.
You know, I will say, look, don't get me wrong, I will never in my entire life buy anyone's OnlyFans.
Oh, dude, I have a
However,
few. I got a few.
I do
Come on, man.
respect women for having the balls to do it. Or
No,
the
yeah,
lack of
nothing against
balls.
them. I just could never and don't understand the psychology behind it.
Apparently though, like the dudes who do like buy it are like, of course there's gonna be some fucking weirdos on that site. Just it's a porn site, so like what do you expect? But also apparently some dudes just buy it and are like, hey, like your pics, keep up the good stuff, and they're like really chill about it. So,
Great work.
It's like a tipping. Here's a tip,
it's
my
like
lady.
art to them. I mean,
Art that they beat their dicks to. Sure, buddy.
do you guys think porn could be viewed as art in a certain way?
No.
Whoa, Jackson.
You don't think it has any artistic merit?
No.
Ooh.
What if it's like
They get
the
some cool
pizza
shots in
guy
there
is like
sometimes.
a reference to capitalism.
The
It's
pizza
about
guy's not
police
a reference to
brutality. It's about police brutality and it's in black and white.
Guys,
then
we
it's a
should
film.
we should make a good enough podcast sex tape.
That's art. That's fucking art right there. Jake is frozen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
This is great.
hey, dude.
This is great.
This is
I
amazing.
see you moving
Oh,
and
he's
you're
moving.
fine.
He's back. He's
I
back.
see
He's
you.
back now. He's back now.
Dude,
You were frozen though.
Bro. Like, I can hear them and
Did
they
you
can
see
hear
the
me.
cuts? Did you see the cut, Jackson? You're fine now, Jake.
I don't know.
What? It literally looked like
Oh
a
my
YouTube hard cut video.
I don't know. I hate it.
I'm gonna somehow
God.
edit this to where it looks like it is on me and Jackson's end.
Oh, this is the funniest
Oh,
fucking
good
thing
luck.
I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. I'm
Now it's
dying.
What
Oh
makes
my
it even funnier
fucking
is
God,
that it's
this is
from
funny.
my point of view, and you guys are fine. So you guys are just gonna look schizophrenic, laughing at nothing. Like y'all don't even.
I don't know
freeze
what's
anymore.
funnier.
No,
Jake,
we
here's
have
what
to
we're gonna
edit
do.
it so it's our POV because it's too good. It's the comedy is too. It's too.
That was a loud fart.
That was
See, that's
peeking the
point
mic.
is-
Jesus Christ.
That's the point of it.
The YouTube cut. is
Why'd
what
you
killed
smell
me.
it?
I want to see if I'm healthy.
So here we are. Jake's in Miami. Jackson's wearing a South Park shirt.
If you
I'm
want to
in the
know
North
how
Pole.
my Miami trip is doing in detail that we didn't go into in this podcast at all,
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. What is
head is
happening? What is
on the
happening? His head
ground.
is on the ground, but I can still hear him talking. Oh my god.
Jake, are you frozen or are you just not moving?
No, there he is.
Okay.
Oh my lord. Oh my good god.
Oh
give up.
fuck! I think I pulled something on my back. Oh my god! Welcome back to the podcast. What's
And
up?
welcome back to the podcast.
welcome back to the podcast.
Guys, my
I'm
final film
Hassan
is almost
now.
done for film school.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Woo.
I've
Hassan now.
edited
What's it
on
about?
DaVinci Resolve for the first time ever, and my dad's in it, and so am I. We both acted in it.
Regan.
I'm happy. Even though we weren't in the
Regan.
same scene together ever, we were in it spiritually together.
Oh.
No, it's good. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, because when I explain it, it sounds cheesy. I don't do it justice, but I'll send it to you when it's done. It's going to look pretty as fuck. My homie shot it in 6K, and then he colored it himself, and it looks fucking
6K.
insane.
Damn.
I'm probably gonna render it in
Pretty
4K though, because like you can't tell the difference really. But yeah,
Right.
I'm stoked.
Cool,
I
dude.
am not working on anything right now other than finals, and then once finals are done, it's my finale time.
I'm excited for that, man. I'm really stoked for that.
Yep.
I do not envy who's editing this, man.
It's me. It's me.
It's me. It's me.
Tiffany gave up. She's
Man.
asleep. She gave up.
She's in the. Yeah.
Jake doesn't
I don't
even
blame
have
her.
his girlfriend to
Hey, for
support him.
moral support.
Just
She's asleep.
here.
right now.
He's in it by himself. Are you on the hotel Wi-Fi now, or are you
I'm
on
on the hotel
fucking
Wi-Fi now. Yeah.
later, or are you on? Okay.
Yeah. Luke's just
Man.
on his phone.
How did you guys?
Jesus,
How
on
did your
his
finals
phone.
go, guys? He's getting bitches.
Pretty good. My finals, I'll say this. I have 2 finals in the same day, and they're all tomorrow. So
Cock.
they're my last ones. My calculus final is from 6 to 8 p.m. And then my chemistry final is from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. at night.
That's tough.
What the
Why? I don't understand. It's horrible.
The only real final I have is Spanish, because all my other finals are either film related or they're paid. Like I have to do like a write up. Like that's it. I only have one actual.
I had to
test.
do a paper. I wrote like a 5-page paper for my human geography class, and then everything else was like a final project. I only really am doing 2 real finals.
I did my paper on Haine, by the way.
That's epic. I did mine on voting in America and how geographical concepts
Sounds fun.
ruin it for some
Sounds-
people.
I'm doing a write up about
Bitches.
bitches. I'm doing about
Getting
bitches.
Getting bitches.
It's called-
Getting money, getting pussy in the Dewey Decimal System.
It's called bitches. What's the deal?
Boats and
That's what it's
hoes.
called.
Guys, let's write a paper right now. Fuck it. Let's write a paper.
Let's write a paper.
So, if you guys had,
I'm gonna say the
if
first
it was a
paragraph. I'm gonna
creative-
freeze. You guys are gonna be like, funny.
It's
It will
so
be very
funny.
funny.
You have
It's-
no
it's
clue how funny
gonna
it
look
is. It's so
perfectly
funny.
fine on. Okay.
No, you're not.
All
Luke,
right.
you have to edit it so it's from our perspective because it makes it so much funnier. It makes it so
Yeah.
so much funnier.
Anyway, so I'm gonna give a topic, and Jake's frozen
He's
again.
frozen.
So I'm gonna give a topic. Let's just keep going. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna
going.
keep going.
I'm gonna give you.
Not the hard cut to the head of the desk, bro.
The hard cuts.
Oh my
to Jake
God.
were so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, Jake, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, you're
Don't
back.
worry.
Unless he's not.
Unless you're not.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jackson, if you had to write a paper on anything, and it had to be funny, what would the paper be?
My dick.
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna
Jake's
write a
dick.
paper- We're gonna write a paper about Jake's dick.
Jake's dick.
What is the
What is it?
what is the intro and thesis?
The thesis statement would probably be, I believe that Jake is packing Schmeat because
Got
of
3 points.
because of the way he holds himself, because he has a
point.
steady and healthy relationship with his girlfriend,
That's a good point.
and because he has big dick energy.
Hey, that's a good point. All right, so now you need to. Are we doing opinion piece or argumentative?
What's the difference? I'm a film student. I don't know.
Fuck, you're right. Okay, just say why you think that is. First point, okay. First point.
The way he
what
he holds himself.
My
the
dick.
way he holds himself. Yeah.
I feel
My dick.
I feel like he walks and moves the way that somebody that has a big penis walks and moves.
like waddles.
Yeah, I feel like he walks like he's got weight in between his legs. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. He's got some weight.
Yeah, like-
Something's holding him down in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he holds himself, man. I don't know.
My dick.
Yep.
My dick.
Are you gonna keep saying? Are you just gonna keep saying that?
My dick.
My dick. I think Jake's just over this.
Dude, I'm ready to go to fucking bed. Myself a bonus to film. Good God.
Okay, second point.
Yeah.
Steady and healthy relationship. So either he's packing, or he's a small dick and he's just really good at giving head. But I can't see him being good at giving head. So I'm
Yeah.
going with the big dick theory.
I
Definitely
agree.
going
I
with the
agree.
big dick theory.
Big dick theory. It's
It's the sequel to Vince Staples' Big Fish Theory.
Simple
Yeah.
word, big fish.
big dick theory. That's funny.
Oh, Jake is frozen.
Looking
I,
for something
I,
to smoke,
I
but
know
I
you're
don't have
saying something
anything.
funny, but you're frozen. Man, okay.
My dick.
And wait, what was my final point, Luke?
Your final point was that
Oh, big dick energy.
he has big dick energy.
He's very confident, and he doesn't seem like he needs other things to break. Like he doesn't drive like a big fucking like sports car or anything. He seems to be. He holds a very humble and confident lifestyle, and that gives off massive cock energy. You know.
Yep.
And that is why I believe that Jake Joseph has a large penis, because of the way he holds himself, because he has a steady, healthy relationship, and because he has big dick energy. There you go. That's my conclusion statement. Restating the thesis, baby. You know how it is. In MLA format, have it on my desk by Monday type beat.
Yep.
Yep.
Hi. Yep.
I got like a third of that conversation.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I had to be so choppy. Man, viewers at home, what is happening?
What? We're gonna make this episode work. You guys will think it's funny. Don't worry.
I don't know, man.
No, we'll make
Jake,
it work to where it's funny.
Give me the edit. It'll all be good. Don't worry.
It'll all be good.
I'm
Don't
not gonna
worry about
export
it.
this and upload this to YouTube. With this fucking internet, hell no.
Yeah, not tonight, but when do you get back?
Friday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, my ass is here for a long time.
Oh, Lord, Jetson made another.
Oh, Lord.
Just
did that.
Just upload it tomorrow while you're out and about in the city of
Yeah.
Miami.
When I met it about. I'm just gonna email you the raw file, like not even the raw file, just literally like
Oh my God,
my
can you
screen
imagine?
recording and my audio.
We're gonna
and then
start-
you-
we should
Luke,
start
you take it
shooting
from
the-
there.
We should
All
start
right,
shooting the
sounds
podcast in 8K and just see
Oh
what
yeah.
happens. Look like you're fucking just looking at us with your fucking eyeballs.
I think my laptop would
Your
explode.
looking eyes. Probably, guys.
Probably.
Guys, what if I ate my phone?
Do it. Look at him.
No,
He'll do
Luke,
anything we say.
your
He'll do
online
anything we tell him to
footprint.
do because
No.
for content. That ending was.
Jackson, what are you talking about? We're still ending it. That you could hear the outro music playing right now. Luke, say something funny before I
Wait.
fucking.
Oh wait.
Oh wait, the outro music stopped. No, it stopped. No, it stopped again. It stopped. No, it stopped. Now it's fading in.